Welcome back to Celebrew, where we spill the hottest celebrity tea one headline at a time. Today, we're diving into what might be Jennifer Lopez's most chaotic public moment in recent memory, her headline-making appearance at the American Music Awards. From eyebrow-raising choreography and bizarre wardrobe choices to being branded desperate by fans and noticeably snubbed by fellow celebrities, J.Lo's night on stage sparked more controversy than applause. But this wasn't just another messy award show moment, it was a full-blown image crisis. Jennifer Lopez didn't just perform, she dominated the spotlight, but not for the reasons she likely intended. So what really went down behind the scenes? Why were so many big names absent from the audience? And has J.Lo truly lost the plot? Or is this all just a strategic pivot in the next chapter of her career? Let's break it all down, scandal by scandal, outfit by outfit. The show kicked off with Jennifer Lopez commanding the stage, but instead of a powerhouse performance that set the tone for the night, fans were met with confusion. Her choreography featured exaggerated hip thrusts, multiple crotch grabs, and spontaneous lip-locking with her backup dancers. Instead of applause, many fans found themselves squirming in discomfort. It was the kind of moment that had audiences double-checking whether what they were watching was actually part of the routine, or a blooper reel gone live. People on social media questioned what the performance was even supposed to mean. Was it provocative for a reason, or just chaos for chaos's sake? For many, it was the unexpected kisses that sealed the cringe. Out of nowhere, J.Lo leaned in to kiss a female dancer without any clear narrative or lyrical cue to justify it. It felt unearned, misplaced, and frankly a bit tone-deaf, especially in a post-MTV VMA culture where audiences are more skeptical of performative shock stunts. Instead of setting the tone for the show, it completely threw viewers off. Almost instantly, the word desperate began trending alongside her name. Fans and critics alike questioned whether J.Lo's over-the-top performance was a misguided attempt to regain cultural relevance in a younger, TikTok-fueled entertainment landscape. For a pop icon whose image was once built on cool confidence and Bronx-born authenticity, this performance felt like it came from someone unsure of how to evolve. And that uncertainty read as desperation. Some speculated it was all an elaborate ploy to get her name back in headlines, especially after a relatively quiet year career-wise. Others took it further, suggesting she was sending a public message to her husband, Ben Affleck, amid ongoing rumors of relationship tension. The stunts didn't land, and the internet wasn't shy about saying it. Did J.Lo drive celebs away? As the camera panned across the audience, fans noticed something glaring. It was full of influencers and low-tier celebs, but where were the A-listers? It turns out many stars reportedly declined the invitation after learning J.Lo would be both performing and hosting. Whether due to past run-ins, stylistic clashes, or brand concerns, the AMAs felt eerily empty. No Taylor Swift, no Lady Gaga, no Billie Eilish. Even frequent attendees like Sabrina Carpenter skipped out. Instead, social media stars and internet personalities filled the front rows, some of whom have never released music. The night became a strange crossover episode between award shows and TikTok, and J.Lo's presence as host became symbolic of the AMA's identity crisis. Losing the plot. A career in crisis? Fans used a brutal phrase to describe the chaos. J.Lo has lost the plot. And it wasn't meant to be funny. This wasn't just about an off performance. To many, it felt like a celebrity desperately clinging to an outdated formula. Gone was the confident, no-nonsense J.Lo we saw during her Super Bowl halftime show or Hustlers press tour. In her place was a performer seemingly unsure of her direction, for a woman once known for setting trends, not chasing them. It was jarring. The awkward pacing, mismatched choreography, and emotional disconnect led many to wonder, is J.Lo chasing relevance at the cost of dignity? The world pride irony. Shortly after the AMAs aired, news broke that J.Lo would be headlining World Pride in Washington, D.C., an honor and a huge platform. But fans quickly resurfaced a controversial performance from the previous year. Her high-paying appearance in Dubai, performing for one of the most powerful families in a country with strict anti-LGBTQ+ laws. The internet quickly called out the contradiction. How can someone headline Pride while simultaneously accepting money from regimes that oppose LGBTQ+ rights? To date, Jennifer Lopez hasn't publicly addressed the controversy. Her silence speaks volumes. And in today's climate, silence isn't neutral. It's loud. Injured, but not defeated to her credit, J.Lo didn't cancel. In fact, she pushed through a literal injury just to appear at the AMAs. Rehearsals were reportedly intense. so intense that she suffered a deep cut on her nose and required stitches. Many speculated she wouldn't make it to showtime, but not only did she perform, she smiled through the pain and brought the energy. Was it the right energy? Debatable. But no one can accuse her of phoning it in. Photos shared later revealed her icing the injury with a full face of glam, still glowing for the cameras. Say what you want, but she's not afraid to take hits, literally and figuratively. Tiffany Haddish's mic drop moment? The crowd had barely recovered from J.Lo's kiss fest when comedian Tiffany Haddish took the mic, and she didn't hold back. She joked, Save a dancer for me, J.Lo. You ain't the only one out here that's single." It was the kind of roast that hits close to home. And though J.Lo reportedly laughed it off, the sting lingered. Tiffany's quip was more than just a punchline. It captured the public's shifting view of J.Lo, from glamorous icon to try-hard diva. A woman once admired for her romantic allure now being lightly mocked for being alone, and maybe overcompensating for it. Fashion moments. Mixed reactions. If J.Lo is known for anything beyond her voice and acting chops, it's her fashion. But even her wardrobe choices didn't escape the AMA backlash. Some praised her bold metallic dress, calling it the only 10 out of 10 of the night. Others slammed her hip-heavy ensemble, calling it disjointed and confusing. One fan said it looked like two outfits fighting for control. Another outfit made it seem like she was mid-bathroom emergency, with an odd pose caught on camera. That went instantly viral. Yet her final look, a modern take on a red carpet gown, was sleek, flattering, and vintage J.Lo in the best way. Still, the inconsistency left fans wondering who's styling her lately, and whether she's even listening. J.Lo's true strength. Acting over singing. When all was said and done, many viewers left with the same conclusion. Jennifer Lopez is better on screen than on stage. Her acting resume speaks for itself. Critics loved her in Hustlers, and she's been building buzz around a new film. But her music career? It feels like it's stuck in 2011. Hosting the AMAs seemed like an attempt to merge both worlds. And while she did deliver energy and professionalism as an MC, the cracks showed during the musical performances. Some fans suggested she lean into acting and leave the pop anthems behind, not as a failure, but as a pivot to where her true talents lie. A career at a crossroads, Jennifer Lopez is a generational star. No one is questioning that. But even icons hit turning points, and this year's AMAs might just be hers. Between the controversial performance, declining attendance, and growing whispers of a public image in decline, she's clearly facing a tough moment. But tough moments don't define careers. What you do next does. If J.Lo can take the criticism, learn from it, and refocus her brand, she could very well have another reinvention in her future. But if she keeps reaching for shock value over substance, fans might start tuning out for good. The world isn't asking J.Lo to be 25 again, it's asking her to be honest. And that's the real challenge ahead. What's next for Jennifer Lopez? So what do you think? Has Jennifer Lopez lost the plot? Or is this simply a misunderstood evolution in real time? Whether you were cringing during her performance or cheering her on for powering through an injury. One thing's for sure, she knows how to command attention. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was her AMA night a flop or misunderstood genius? And while you're here, smash that like button and hit subscribe for more deep dives into pop culture's biggest names. From red carpets to red flags, we've got it all. Until next time, Celebrew fam. Stay curious, stay caffeinated, and stay tuned.